Loftus Road, home of Queen's Park Rangers, for the visit of Liverpool. Rangers, currently second to bottom in the Premier League, have lost 7 of the last 8, while Liverpool's challenge at the top end has gathered momentum through an unbeaten 11-match run. Commentary on the highlights from John Helm.
Well, Ray Wilkins, desperate to find a winning formula, shuffles the pack again today, sacrificing young and old defenders Trevor Challis and Alan McDonald, and reverting to a strike force of Kevin Gallen and Daniel Dicchio, so no Mark Hateley. Liverpool's Roy Evans has no such worries, and yet again he leaves record scorer Ian Rush on the substitutes bench, with the Stan Collymore-Robbie Fowler partnership really flourishing. Fowler alone, with 24 goals already, has scored more in the Premier League than the entire Rangers team. Liverpool in all red, QPR in their famous blue and white hoops. Today's referee comes from Banbury. He is Dermot Gallagher. And the first free kick is awarded to Liverpool and against Kwasi. Scales, and a great tackle by Dicchio on Scales, and a fair one too. And he's a chance to set something up here. Oh, and he's so unlucky not to have scored. The ball ricocheted off James's ankle. And Kwasi involved straight away in the first minute of the action here. Dicchio done so well to dispossess Scales. The shot flew in. Kwasi's eventual effort put out by McAteer. But David James may not have known a great deal about that save from Kevin Gallen. Holloway's corner for QPR. And what a start it would be for them if they could get the first goal. That's not going to result from them. Dicchio to be fully commended for that perfect tackle on John Scales, the England centre-back, and also for the layback as well. Gallen calling for the ball, struck it well. To be fair to James, he did stretch that right boot. It came off it and kept him at bay. Clipped up there, and nicely laid back here for the first time. And Dicchio's shot whistles by the upright. Well, it's been a really positive beginning by Ray Wilkins' side. They've found space, they've not been afraid to have a crack at goal whenever the opportunity arises. And it was a good connection here from Daniel Dicchio. 10 minutes gone, 0-0 the score. McManaman revelling again in driving forward. Held it up beautifully. Now it's Collymore. And Collymore goes for the exotic, clipped off the top. Beautiful strike from Stan Collymore. Well, that would have been a classic. McManaman teed him up. Collymore sizing up the situation, curling it wide of Sommer, just too high. Now the break could be here. It's John Barnes. He's got Fowler on his left. He's also got Collymore wide. This is where Liverpool can be so menacing, and Collymore's cross was an effective one, but Maddox put it away. Liverpool on the counter there, really troubling the Queen's Park Rangers defence. Does not have the height of McDonald today, but here's McManaman now. They let him go then. McAteer, Thomas. McAteer again, might get the shot in this time. Back off a Rangers boot, only as far as Scales. Well, Mark Wright's in here of all people. 1-0 Liverpool. And that is a rarity for Mark Wright. He found space inside the penalty area, hammered it with the right boot. Sommer beaten, no hope at all. And Mark Wright rattles Liverpool in front. A most unlikely source for a goal, but the former England centre-back couldn't have struck it better. And McManaman slips the ball. The crosses from Collymore, chances of a second. And more you feel Queen's Park Rangers are on the rack. Collymore is pulling the defence all over the place. The first time ball in was a deft one, really. And the header from Fowler off the mark this time. Well, Mick McCarthy got a plum job last week. He's left Millwall to take over from Jack Charlton as boss of the Republic of Ireland side. Throw. He'll release Liverpool again. Here's a terrific pass and a great opportunity for Fowler. Must surely be number 2. Robbie Fowler at his best. It was a superb ball that released him. Collimore's pass, Fowler's finish. The old 1-2 strikes again. And one touch from Fowler took it beyond Sommer, over the line. And Rangers are in dire trouble now. And on 31 minutes, it's QPR 0, Liverpool 2, with Robbie Fowler's 25th of the season. And at this rate, he'll end up with 50. And it's whipped out again here for McAteer. Maddox gives chase, the ball in's good. And for once, Fowler can't finish it. It was beautifully steered into his path, but the header didn't match. Another lightning break by Liverpool. It's an ideal cross from McAteer. Picked out Fowler, and probably 9 out of 10 you'd have backed him. Fowler to McManaman. On to Collymore. This is where he'll have to run at them. Stan Collymore, he's gone a long way here. Can he finish the job? Well, it was struck well enough. But at 6'4", Jurgen Sommer has an advantage when he goes down like that. Hangs on to the shot. And Collymore still without a goal today. So a considerable assist in the second goal. Struck it well. Here goes Collymore. Raking run again from Collymore. Now McAteer. Dangerous ball across again. Fowler just over the top. He rises so well. I mean, he's well under 6 feet tall, but McAteer's cross was inch perfect again, and Fowler, who should have scored from a similar situation in the first half, came closer this time. Well, again, look at the number of red shirts in the picture there. Dicchio, back for Brevitt. Onto the foot of Barker. Barker again, surrounded once more by red shirts. He can do no more than deliver it there. It's there. Dicchio's shot, deflected in, and that came from nothing, really. The merest of deflections off Phil Babb. Dicchio will certainly claim the goal, and with 24 minutes to go, QPR are given new hope. Dicchio's shot off the chest of Babb, wide of James, and an inkling of hope for the struggling Rangers. Lovely ball played with the outside of the boot from John Barnes to Jason McAteer. England international to Republic of Ireland. Too far this time. McAteer's really settled after his move from Bolton Wanderers to his wing-back role. And here he is again. Refound by Barnes. Now it's Fowler. It all breaks up. There's no really there for the ball to be passed to in a blue shirt. It is now. It's Dicchio. He's onside here. Dicchio could be a real hero. Spurns the opportunity. He did the hard part so well too. Timed his run perfectly to get onto the end of the ball from Kevin Gallen. Turned Scales inside out and then hoofed it over the top. Rangers, to their credit, have really given it a go in this second half, especially in the last 10 or 15 minutes. And Sinclair has a go all by himself now. He might get a bounce here. Well, he was unfortunate. The ball ricocheted to him. But it all happened in a flash. Well, let's have a look at the replay. This will tell us a lot. Sinclair cutting back inside nicely. tries to get between the two defenders, does so, and then maybe panics a little. And Babb has to put this one out. It's a really spirited effort by Ray Wilkins' side. Barker. Again, Gallen finds space for a shot. Didn't take the option, though. So it's eventually laid in here. It's gone wide off the head of Kevin Gallen. But again, he got in disconcertingly for Roy Evans in front of the Liverpool defenders. There is Gallen's header. Came in behind Wright, actually. Still just with a one goal this season, which was a winner at Villa, against Villa in December. Krasi again. Thomas for Liverpool. And possession inadvertently is handed back to Queen's Park Rangers by Mr. Gallagher. This may be the last sortie from Rangers, all the way through, and James has it. Rangers' last hope may have died with that move. As we move into time added on at Loftus Road. Sommer will be urged by players and bench alike to get the ball forward as quickly as possible. McAteer's had a really outstanding game for Liverpool. We've been left holding on a little bit in these closing moments, and the ball spins away here for James to put it out. He was taking no risks there. And if Liverpool didn't win this one, they really would curse themselves, but in the end it was all too little too late for Queen's Park Rangers. Mark Wright struck the first goal of this game on 16 minutes. Then Robbie Fowler, with his usual contribution, his 25th of the season, gave Liverpool a terrific cushion to take into the second half. And despite Daniel Dicchio's shot, which was deflected by Phil Babb past David James, QPR couldn't add to that. Liverpool have their customary victory at Loftus Road by 2-1.